When it rains, it snores.
Like a rare breed, a breath of fresh air, you can see me. People stand up just to greet me. Role model, kids wanna be me.
All about the risk.
Now, later you'll
If anyone pays taxes, instant
the whole
ban.
thing was easy. I just come and wink my eye like a genie. Crown on, yellow peasant can
We're
king
all
me.
gonna die. Fuck semantics.
really not
Fuck
modification.
taxes. Revolt. Hello and welcome everyone to Nickel City X-Wing. My name's Greg and boy have we got a banger for you now. This one, another 3-1-2 league game between Nick and your boy Roba. His name's not Robeb. It's Robert. It's Robert. His name's Robert. I thought Robib was kind of like a funny combination of his first and last name. When are you growing that beard back? I don't know. Never. Classic Imperial versus Rebels. Betting is open. Who are you going to bet for? You commie pinkos. Whisper and soon tier. What is this? 2019. I just don't think the Phantoms are all that good right now. We've had them on stream a couple times and they have not done much. I'll go with beef over Razor's Edge blankouts after last game. Yeah, I think Andre has the correct. Here we go. Leroy and Full Insider Relay. I think I missed your thing. Shooty McShoot, thank you for the resub. And Sherman, let's see. Awaiting my wife, dressed to dine, watching X-Wing, the time slipping fine. With each sip I grow bolder, but my legs feel much older. Will I wobble on this anniversary vine? I don't know. Can't help you there. What anniversary is it? Like what number? This is something you gotta know, bro. Literally everyone you meet tonight's gonna ask you. Write it on your hand. $12 for courthouses and $7 for actual wedding. The fuck does that mean? If you were married at the courthouse, then it's your 12th. I believe, I could be wrong. Atreides, correct me if I'm wrong here. But I believe the 12th anniversary is actually the X-Wing anniversary. Yeah, yeah, I knew I was right there. So, hope we got her a good ship. Maybe a card pack. Bonsoir. 12 is actually pearl or linen. If those are the choices presented and you choose linen, your wife might divorce you. Silk, too? It's too much. Na-na-na. Na-na. Jamo, how long have you been married? I feel like Jamo's been married for a long time. 25. When did you get your wife on your 12th wedding anniversary? Oh, I don't remember that. All right. Frontier is going to barrel roll. Instead of focusing. Dash is just going to take a shot from Suntir. And if I'm Hera, I'm probably just evading here. Yeah. So throw that over. I got her a dinner at Zahav in Philly, and we might be late, not make it. All right, let's look up this restaurant. Zahav, Philadelphia. All right, looks contemporary. Let's check the menu. Food. Oh, it's a PDF. Wow, do I hate this font. $85 per person. Wow, I hate this place. What, did Suntier not shoot? Did I fucking miss it while I was looking at Zahav? One crit, one eye. 2 A's. Okay, yeah, I missed it. That's what I'm talking about, Sherman. You could literally buy us all nachos and you're going to this fucking douchebag place? Babe, dinner's canceled. Why? Nachos? For everybody. Oh shit, I just found out I have to quit X. Right. God, women. Nacho. Dorito. I made my wife lobster risotto for our anniversary. Right, cheapskate. Couldn't even buy your wife dinner. After all she's done for you? Don't worry, wife of Atreides. I got your back. Yeah, I'm sure she loves it when you guys make dinner instead of professional fucking chefs. All right, Whisper. Gonna decloak. All those nights of wondering, she's running the same list over and over and over. It's like, fucking A, Stuart, babe, call me Atreides or get the fuck out. I don't follow. All right, so this is gonna be Sabine with the 3 hard. Hope your bets are in, because it looks like we're gonna get some shooting. Some shooty McShooting happening here. A aileron and a move forward, and then a claim by Duchess. Well, this should be a claim since the Grand Inquisitor has force to defend with. So I would assume you claim here. And it looks like Nick feels the same. We'll get that second claim off. Whisper. 2 forward. And this is going to be a passive. Indeed, we'll take a passive sensor. 4 forward for your boy, who very much does not want this to be range 1. And Suntir will just take the bump. Well, Suntir is in range 0, so might still want to red focus. Plus, you could end up having a shot on Hera. And yeah, Suntir will take that. I think I kind of would love if Hera... Ooh, this is a good move for Han here. That's a beautiful shot into the Grand Inquisitor and gonna base Malbus. I think that's red though, isn't it? When you put while you perform, you may treat it as red. If you do, gain 1 additional focus token for each enemy ship at 0 to 1 to a maximum of 2. Yeah, so Han needs a stress. All right, Suntir. Range 3 into Hera. I didn't see Hera's action. She put a lock on someone. Ooh, Suntir with the full potato plus toppings there, though. But Hera shrugs it off. Freaking champ. Yeah, Hera locked the Grand Inquisitor, so I assume this is going to be dash. No, dash not gonna shoot first. Gotta be Hera, gotta be. Suntir is going to barrel roll for some reason. don't get that at all. I mean, even 3 dice on Suntier. So Hera is going to Mag Pulse the Grand Inquisitor. Good start. Probably spend the lock on this, or soon. No? Okay. And the Inky will spend a force. And now Han Solo. I assume range 1. I would go ahead and Han that. That's better. I don't know why she didn't spend the thing. I mean, you're gonna get a shield on the Inquisitor, and you know, I guess he's out of force now, but all right, passive sensor, Whisper, gonna go into Hera, get that lock. This is range 2, be 3v3. One hit will spin the lock. That's 3 hits. Hera, looking for some spaghetti. Gonna lose 2 shields. The Inquisitor gonna go downtown into Hera. Just 2 dice, no mods. Blank skis. Whispers at range 1. Suntier's at range 1. Doesn't have the Grand Inquisitor at range 3. I think I send this into Suntier. Be 3v3, and Suntier would get a... has 1 focus conversion into the evade with their standard loadout ability. I forget what it's called. Blank signature, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that'll do. 3 hits. And you're going to get 1 into Suntier. And last but not least, getting a nice little shot from Sabine into Grand Inquisitor. Four hit crits. And the Inquisitor is going to shrug that off. Nick will collect 2 points at the end of that round. And we will head into round 3. Well, Hera lost shields. Inquisitor lost a shield. Suntir did take a card. So damage was actually pretty equal. I guess I'm just a little confused why Hera didn't spend the lock to try and get a third hit on the Mag Pulse. Am I too late? You're right on time. A wizard arrives when he means to. Look, I'm Nick. I'm referencing Lord of the Rings. Well, aren't you a regular old Tom Bombadil? I love Tolkien. Guys, I'm nailing that Nick impression. I like the Cubs and Lord of the Ring. There's the decloak for old Wispy. Looks like Duchess and the Grand Inky will be the first of the Imperials to move. Well, maybe Whisper. They're all fives. But first, we got to get some Sabine action. Sabine, go ahead, focus. Sabine just refusing to claim. Duchess, moving fast. Duchess is going to use the targeting computer to get a lock. One bank for ye old Grand Inquisitor. Gonna go ahead, take that evade. Tries it too hard, that'll end up being blocked. I don't really know if you really want to stress yourself. But I guess the answer is yes. I do want to stress myself. Dash tries. And Suntir, ye old bank. I would imagine Suntir wants to barrel roll to the left. Again, even Dash is neutered to range one shot. Still dangerous. So focus will probably barrel roll to the left after the attack, I would assume. And then Hera. Oof, baboof. Gonna focus. And Han. Beautiful move there. Will stay stressed. Was gonna chop her. Another Bay's action. I think that costs a shield, right? Take a damage to do that. Russian, you perform one action even while stressed. You perform an action while stressed, suffer 1 damage unless you expose one of your damage cards. Yeah, so takes damage. And Soontir. No rerolls on this. Soontir thinking long and hard about if they're gonna spend. So you spend barrel roll right, but you're still taking 3 shots if you do that. And he's pressing it. Hera. Well, he's gonna get Hera. So Hera, of course, will get a chance at a rebuttal. That is 4 points. All right, so Hera, 3v3 back. Only one. And it's evaded. Han? I mean, you have Soontir. You have Soontir, you have 2 shots. So you can go Grand Inquisitor, you can go Soontir. You can transfer Hera's focus as well. So I believe this shot is into the Grand Inquisitor. Crit hit eye. Yeah, you're probably keeping that. And Hera actually will transfer the target lock. Hey. No, Dash's ability is not good in 2.5. It's just not good. There's the full potato plus toppings. And the Inquisitor has a force and a thing, so assume he's going to spend a force too. Yeah, so that'll be... Oh, brilliant evasion. So he takes a shield, only 1 shield out of that. Nice by the Grand Inquisitor. And Han is going to go for it again. This is into Soontir. And Han probably keeping it. No. Gonna go for the full potato, and it gets worse. And Soontir will evade. So that should be the end of Hera. Didn't transfer the focus over. I mean, not that really Han needs 18 more focuses or anything. Duchess has obstruction to Han, so this will be 3v2. I actually think the best YT2400 is the customizable Lebo. And there's the full potato into Han. It's the fifth brother crit, and Han will evade 2, take 1 shield. The Whisper now into Han. That'll be the full potato. 3 hits. Han, 2 chances at rolling an evade. First one, not so good. Second one, got it. 2 more shields. Whisper getting an extra evade. Probably won't need it. Hera should be off the table at this point. But that's alright. And then Dash is going to get to shoot. And I've got to assume this is going into the Grand Inquisitor for 4 dice. Classic 4v4. But the Inquisitor has nothing to modify with anymore. Dash needs a good roll here. And it's not great. It's not a great roll. And it won't be shrugged off, but it won't kill either. And that is an unfortunate roll there. Because you could really have offset Hera's death. Seeker missiles aren't too bad. We're only on standard loadout cards. I just don't think that really any of them are good. Lebo comes with like a shit ton of loadout, which makes him pretty decent. And the real killer of this list, 2 hits into Suntir, who should get the blank signature, does. Evades, and that's going to be 2 more points for Nick. So at the start of round 4, it is going to be 8-0 for Nick. I think they pause the time. Figure out what's wrong. Something wrong?
I spent the charge, right, Greg? We can't remember on when Hera shot me. I'm trying to find the chat log.
Oh. I don't remember.
Oh.
The blank signature charge?
Yeah. Just because I take 1 more here if I did already spend it.
Oh, scroll up.
Yeah. Sorry, Robert, if that I forgot if I did here.
It's all good.
Since your failed checks arc, on the front arc, Hera would have shot second, right? Or first?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sperry rolled 3.
I think Hera shot first.
You never checked the arc on Hera. You just said shoot back.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I think you're right.
Kylo Ren lost until a shield token. 1 takes 1 damage. Alright. Spray rolled 3 dice, 1 hit, 2 eyes. Okay. Spray rolled 1 dice, 1 hit, 1 eye. So that was Suntier's shot. So then you rolled 3 dice, got 1 hit.
Next shot. Okay, then we got 1
hit. Yeah, so I think I evaded it.
3 dice.
Yeah.
Got 2 evades and 1 eye. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
So no, so I spend now. Thank you, Greg. Sorry about that.
Yep. All right, time.
I'm tired of watching Nick fly Empire, Greg, and make him fly Rebels. You really want him to flying E-Wings again? Is that what we want? Make him fly Scum. Make him fly something that sucks. Make him fly CIS. Make him fly something he hates. tire of these Imperials. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, Robob needs a kill. Needs to put more damage in, 'cause so far it's not going well for him. If he doesn't get a kill with a Falcon and a 24, he might as well just shut the door on winning this game. Guys, I'm so fucking good at this. I am running the OBS Enhanced Broadcasting Beta, which should allow you to choose from 5 different qualities of picture. 1080, 720. Let's see if it actually tells me what the qualities are. Error loading graph tracking. Okay. Quality number 1, quality number 2, quality number 3, but it doesn't tell you which qualities on which. Alright, so you should be able to get 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second. 1280 by 720 at 60 frames per second. 852 by 480 at 30 frames per second. 640 by 360 at 30 frames per second. And if your internet comes in the form of a potato, you can view it at 264 by 160 at 30 frames a second. Really, I would hope you pretty much only need 1080, but I guess the options to have the other qualities is nice. Decloak. And I believe Stress, he will not be able to get that evade token. Of course, Whisper's ability allows the evade for when you get the attack. And it looks like Sabine is going to, not System Phase, but upon activation, barrel roll. 1 turn and claim. So Robert wants to stop the bleeding. $4K from the Grand Inquisitor. Pretty safe move there. I assume Duchess is gonna like 1 aileron forward and then 1 turn. That's what I would do. Never mind. Just gonna 3 bank. And gonna attempt to claim back. Yes, sir. Well, Bob tried to stop the bleeding, and it didn't go so well. Kind of a dick move, really. Dash Rendar, yield 1 make. Perco, I would assume. Show is. Suntier, pretty much just running away. Nick trying to decide if that's actually in Arc or not, because he'd love to claim. And he's going to. And Han, oh no. That is, yeah, on the gas cloud. So Han will have to roll for an ion. And will, of course, take a strain. See, a crit here would be instant ionization, never punished. But won't be able to shoot, and that is not great. Whisper checks first. And gonna go ahead and shoot the range 0 for 1. And Sabine is gonna evade, and that means that Whisper won't be able to cloak. Duchess gonna shoot Sabine now. And again, literally, Sabine could not give a shit. Dash Rendar. This is going to be 4v4. Into Soontir. You're just looking for a good roll. And you get it. The full potato plus topping, Soontir. No, Soontir's going to die. Hit crit going into Soontir, and that's going to be a dead Soontir. 5 points to the Rebels. Dash finally paying off. And then at the end of that round, Nick's going to get 3 of those points back by claiming all the objectives. So an 11-5 lead. So we enter turn 5. But at least he got Dash off, or not Dash, but Soontir off the board. Dash's ability during the engagement phase, ignore the effects of obstacles that you are overlapping. So you still have to pay the iron price for going over them. But you get to shoot while you're on top of them, which I guess is something. It's been a bad day to be a Soontir. All right. Turn 5 coming up. Boom! Ba 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 ba. Should be no system phase, so just get right into excuse me. And Sabine is saying, for fuck's sakes, I want one. You can't take this from me. The Inquisitor will focus, and I'm assuming was going to focus boost, but I guess not. Just going to focus. Or nah, just going to boost. Come on, Greg. Fucking So the 2 bank will clear the stress. I think if I'm Whisper, I'm evading here. Oh, he's just gonna straight up cloak. That's actually smarter than just a straight up evading. Yeah. Duchess. Duchess will take the evade. Dash.
We're just seeing if this would have cleared, by the way, if you're wondering what the hell we're doing.
I'm wondering what the turn away was. Never a doubt. So dash going into the corner. I assume it's going to rotate. Okay. Han. And Han is still stressed and strained, so nothing new there. Well, Han's the only 6 left, so first shot goes to him. I guess he could still focus with Chopper if he wanted to. I don't think that's wise, for being real. I'm a huge fan of trick shot on Han just for these types of situations. So this would be 3v4 against an invade forced Duchess, or 3v5 against a Whisper. Looks like he's going to take the 3v5. Hey, crit. Pretty good roll. Duchess just looking for, or not Duchess, Whisper just looking for, he's gonna, okay. All right. So there's some tough odds to deal with there, but all right. And it's going to be the only shot for the Rebels. I think Duchess and the Grand Inquisitor will have shots for the Imperials. Well, they're not even going to try. Thank you, Ted. Two hits. And look, you get a damage. Thank you, Greg, for protecting the integrity of the game, is what I want to hear from Nick. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce that because of this development, Nick owes everybody nachos! We're back on the nacho train, boys! Nachos are back on the menu!
Greg was right. Greg was right.
What do we want on these nachos? Let's brainstorm. Obviously, cheese. I'm gonna put some things up. You guys say yes, no. Cheese. Okay, yes, obviously. It's not a nacho without cheese. I'm feeling steak. All in favor of steak? A little carne asada nachos? All right, we're in on the steak. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. I like corn on my nachos. Who would like corn?
Hey, Greg, how much time do we actually have on the overlay?
Oh, I don't keep track of time on the overlay.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, I think we're gonna agree on a shorter time because we forgot to continue the timer. So.
You do whatever you want. We're talking about what kind of nachos they're going to get us.
Okay, cool. Carne asada or pollo, or what are you thinking?
Well, no, we've agreed on carne asada with cheese and corn so far.
Okay, all right. I'll come back for the episode.
Yep, great. Okay. Salsa. I mean, to me that's like an auto include, but I'm just gonna run it by you guys. Salsa. Nah, I'm not a salsa on the side. Okay. Salsa on the side. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. I know what's happening here. I'm gonna say what I like on nachos, and you just go with what you feel. Black olive. See, Matthew Carey says no. Chris, yes. Copper, no. Would anyone else like to weigh in on black olive? Well, I like black olive. I hate to make it a tie, but I love it. So it sounds like we're 3 in favor of black olive, 2 in favor of not. Fizzle, now we're tied on the black olives. Olives are a very divisive food. You know what? Let's just say no olives for now. No. Why? Why no olives? What we're going to do, actually, is we're going to say olives on the side as well. I think black olives are, like, vastly superior to green olives, but that's a different thing. Okay, olives on the side. So we got carne asada, cheese, corn, olives on the side, salsa on the side. Yeah, it's still great without olives. This isn't a time to be upset. Okay. I like, and I know this is not for everybody, I like a little, not a lot, a little shredded lettuce. Little shredded iceberg on there. It's not really a crunch. It's just like a cooling thing. I don't know. It's hard to explain. We'll get to jalapenos, Fizzle. We'll get there. I think cabbage is also used, but like some kind of green leafy thing. Just finely chopped, but one of the harder ones. Yeah, shredded lettuce or shredded cabbage. So I think we're in agreement that we're okay with this. Okay. Now, as Fizzle brought up, jalapenos. Where are we falling on this? I would be okay with them on the side. I don't want a lot of jalapeno. A lot of yeses. A lot of yes. You know what? I think we're just gonna have to throw them on the nachos at this point. If it's this many yeses. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna throw them on the nachos. We can live with that. Here's a big one for me, boys. Here's a big one for me. Do we want beans? If we want beans, what kind? And I have to tell you, I kind of hate beans, but if we do beans, I just want like a little bit of black bean. I don't want refried beans. Those beans can go to fucking hell. If we do beans, we need bacon. Well, listen, I'm all for adding bacon to the mix on this, so. Refried beans suck. I agree 100%. Not even 100%, 200%. 3,000% do I agree. All right, so we're going to get a little bit of black bean. Not a ton, not an overwhelming amount, just a little bit. Now, Chris has put out bacon. I don't know who would vote against this, but all in favor of bacon, say aye. Yeah, I mean, who's against bacon here? Who the fuck is against bacon, really? Yeah, not a Chipotle amount of black bean. Just a little bit of black bean. For the black bean curious. You don't need to do that. No to bacon, too greasy. Pancetta, I could get behind. I don't even know what you said there. I'm ignoring that. I don't need to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, of course. All right. Well, there's two more things. Hans Crit is a damaged engine. There's two more things that we need to discuss on these nachos, and it's obviously the two things we're missing. Guac and sour cream. Where are we at? Now, I think if we're going to put salsa on the side, we have to consider putting the guac on the side. It would show favoritism. Guac, minimal cream. Sour cream, yes. Guac, I'm not a fan of. Both on the side with extra hot sauce. Well, I think like you have the hot sauces on your like table. So we're saying both on the side. So what we've got here is carne asada nachos with cheese, obviously, bacon, shredded lettuce, jalapenos. There was something else. A little bit of black bean. I feel like bacon. And then like salsa, corn, obviously. Corn, and then salsa, guac, sour cream, all on the side. And we're leaving out black olives for now. I feel like those of us who like black olives can just bring our own can of black olives and be all right. In my head, Copper, it's both. There's like a layer of cheese that are melted onto the nachos, like shredded cheese, and then it's like covered in like a queso. That's like what I picture in my head. Are we fine with this? Fancy bitch. Yeah. Yeah. I think we do regular queso because we already got the jalapenos on there. So like the spicy people are like set, you know what I mean? The touch of feta? Feta? Blackberry, who the fuck are you? Feta on nachos? It's not even the right country. It's not even the right continent. Remind me to never take Blackberry out to dinner, because that is going to be like, yes, my dear, I'll have the Southwestern egg rolls, but please put some black truffle on them. I would also like them covered in caviar with creme fraiche. Now you're talking. Nick too harding the wrong way? I mean, that's all he does. I mean, I think Nick's pretty much got the game. I swear to God, if Duchess is in. Wow. It's just out. That's crazy. This company publishes a lot of cookbooks, so I've tried a lot of seemingly weird combos. What's like the weirdest combo? I've never had caviar, but I would try it. I want to try it. I don't think I've ever had truffle either. It's not something I'm like wanting to try badly, but I guess I'd try it. Puts black. I don't like blackberries. They're my least favorite of the berries. Weird little bulbous things. I prefer salmon roe over caviar. I find it too salty. I don't know what salmon roe is. I've heard caviar is salty, but you know, whatever. Now I do believe they put creme fraiche with caviar to like kind of balance it out, right? eat it on like a cracker. Or one of those like little pieces of bread. Anyone else hungry? You have to rotate. Okay, guess you don't have to rotate. What do I know? The Rebels are going to try to pull this back at the end here. 2 shots for Han. This first one looks like it's going to be into the Grand Inquisitor. Man, that's 3 hits. Inky. Inky's gonna die. Han got the kill. That's 5 huge points. And I believe Han's gonna take the range 1 now into Duchess. Yeah, Han probably gonna reroll that, I would assume. Ooh! Duchess, evade force, so just takes hit crit, but a direct would kill the Duchess. Loose stabilizer. Duchess to 1. Gets a banger in on Han. Han, meanwhile, is down to 5. Has the lock. 2 crits already pretty good. And make that the full potato and so many toppings. I'm looking for 1. This could be it for Han. One damage. If any of these are a double. Console fire. You don't have to do that. A fuel leak. There it is. Into a stunned, but that'll trigger the fuel leak. And that is going to be Han Solo. Thanks for playing. no shots for Dash. So your final is going to be 23-14. I don't think anyone is good at counting here. G. Don't touch my Grand Inquisitor. All right, well, congratulations to Nick and the Empire. And really out health there and flew very well. That is going to be it for us. We'll see you guys Thursday with 2 more X-Wing games. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you on the Discords. And, yeah, let's get some food.